Boom, we're back again. We're back again. Oh my god. Apologies for my glasses, but yeah. Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Comunicado Oficial. It's your boy Funti back here in the house. I know we've been gone for a while. We've gone for like 2 weeks now. We had a recording scheduled for like the last 2 weeks, but because of many chaos and because of some software and because of people not being around, things didn't work out. But yeah, we're back after the European competitions have concluded the last round. Basically, the last round of fixtures and everything. So yeah, we're back here and boom. Yeah, so the Europa League semi-finals have been concluded. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. My head is all over the place. It's been a chaotic last few minutes. But yeah, we have Faye back here in the room. Faye, how are you doing? I shouldn't be asking. You're not good. You're not good, brother.
Nothing to say.
You're not good. I get that. But yeah, just a quick admin work. Just, as usual, check out our visuals on YouTube. Check out the visuals of this on YouTube. Check out, because you need to see the visual. This is one of the episodes you want to see the visuals on YouTube. So like, subscribe, share on this. Check out our episodes on all podcast streaming platforms, and also check out all our social media platforms as well. Engage with us, and we continue to move. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Faye has been moving mad here on this episode. The last since we were preparing the episode, he's been losing his mind, and he has a lot to say. So we're gonna start from the bone in contention here too. So we had the Europa League semi-finals, and the Champions League semi-finals as well too. We'll go to the Champions League semi-finals, but we'll start from the Europa League because, as usual, we have Faye here, and the Champions League semi-finals. So as usual, the scores that happened was that in the Europa League, United beat Roma on aggregate 5-8, which was a chaotic, stupid game, honestly. Arsenal lost to Unai Emery's Villarreal. In the Champions League, Chelsea came out victorious against Real Madrid over 2 legs. Man City came out victorious over PSG over 2 legs. So yeah, the score for the Man City PSG game was 3-1, and also the score was 4-1, and the score for the Chelsea game was 3-1 as well too. So, and for Arsenal, the final aggregate score was 2-1 to Villarreal. So we're gonna start on this. Arsenal lost to Villarreal because, as you can see, Faye has been losing it. So we had to run in here to do this episode and all of that. So yeah, Faye, how do you feel? This is your therapy session. Whatever you need to say, bro, goes. I don't care. You have the floor.
I'm not even disappointed. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like, first of all, Mikel Arteta is very stupid. Like, there's nobody in this world that has tried to back him more than me. I guarantee there's no single person in this world that has found excuse after excuse after excuse to back this dumb manager other than me.
I beg your pardon. If you go on Football Terrace, there's this guy they call Igal. Igal backs him.
Igal has not backed him. I don't care. I don't know who he is, but he has not backed him more than me. Nobody in this world, nobody in this universe. I've literally found any single reason to try and explain why it's not Arteta's fault. And I can come here today and say, oh, Xhaka didn't play. But that would be very stupid of me. Because he lost us this time easily. He easily lost us. What kind of a stupid decision is it for you to just decide to experiment over 2 legs of a semi-final? Like, it's not even like you have the opportunity to win the Premier League. You don't have the opportunity to win the FA Cup. You don't have the opportunity to win the League Cup. You're out of Europe. We're out of Europe for the first time in 25 years. No European football. And back the process. Get the fucking process out of the window. There's no process. Fire, sack him. I don't care. Sack him. I don't care about all the taking anything into context. It's just not good enough. You can't tell me that a reasonable manager will be experimenting in time for semi-final. Not like we've been winning any games this season anyways.
Especially when you get to win the game.
First leg, he played Smith Rowe up top. Who does that? Is it because he's watching Pep? Does he think he's Pep? Does he think he's as good as Pep? Does he think he's as credible as Pep? Then some people are telling me they didn't back him. Well, we should not be losing to Villarreal is 7th. In La Liga. Yeah, no, we're dead, but we should still not be. We clowned Unai Emery for 2 years, called him a terrorist. There's nothing we didn't call him. And then what? He comes and Arsenal failed to score 10 times at home this season. 10 times.
Come again, what's that stat?
Arsenal have failed to score 10 times at home this season. We've gone goalless in 10 of our home games this season. The Emirates used to be a fortress. You can ask anybody that knows me. I would say if you're coming to the Emirates, there's no way you're going to win. Only teams I believe that used to win in the Emirates were Man City, Liverpool. No, not even like
Even Chelsea.
like the Emirates. Like we would win what 18 games in a season, 15 at the Emirates, and now we've gone 10 games without scoring in the Emirates. And telling me it's a coincidence? No, nothing like any. No, don't. But if you back Arteta, you're not an Arsenal fan. You are a psychopath. You are not. You don't know. Like there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. And then you go into these stupid players, all these fools. Every single one of them, Aubameyang will tell me this is the biggest game of his life. Is that how you perform in the biggest game of your life? Is that how you step up? Is that how you lead by example? Bellerin, bro. If I get started, if I start with Hector Bellerin, I swear to God, if I start with Hector Bellerin, they will start their whole social media abuse campaign again. Because let's not go there. Because I don't want to rip into Bellerin, but like I just cannot wait for the summer for him to carry his loads and go off to Paris where he belongs. Because clearly fashion means more to him than football. But I just can't believe what I don't understand. Counter attack, Pepe will stop to do what 6 body feints and pass back to Bellerin. I have better touch than Bellerin. I have better control. I have better ball control than Bellerin. You cannot argue with me. I'll tell you. We can prove it. I've never seen a footballer that gets the ball stuck under his feet as much as Bellerin. Lukaku has better touch than Bellerin. Bellerin is so dumb. He has no football brain. What does Bellerin have? What can he do? He can't defend 1v1. He doesn't.
Bellerin's injury might have taken a bit from him because Bellerin was always up there, but like
it doesn't change the fact that he's not good enough. Like I said, I don't want to rip into him because social media campaign will start again for abuse, so we'll just leave it there. Which other person?
I prefer not to speak if I speak.
Yes, sir. The only person like I watched and you could see that he wants Arsenal to win this night is ESR. ESR is the only person that left his heart out on that pitch. ESR tried. He tried every single thing, and I big him up for that. But I don't even know who to blame. Like, I guarantee you, Stan Kroenke doesn't even know what happened. He's like, oh, Arsenal lost. Oh, all right. Like, it doesn't make any sense. These people are like, you can't single out one person and blame because the whole team let us down this night. You would think that, and then Arteta. I'm coming back to that clueless manager. I don't understand the setup tonight. You're playing with 2 hybrid 8s, but you're like Odegaard is playing as a CM. I don't understand. What are you? He's coming too deep to get. Odegaard is not a CM. Who plays Odegaard at CM? Who does that?
I thought he was even going to play like a 4-3-3.
The players were so confused. You could tell. They were utterly confused. They're not used to this formation. They don't know what is going. Like I said, literally said with the man. He said a couple weeks ago. Sometimes it's difficult to understand because me too. I can't understand. Nobody can. Only he knows what he's thinking. I heard he said something like over the 2 legs we deserve to win. What? Villarreal had 7 shots on target today. 7. Arsenal needed 1 goal. We had
2. He had 2 shots on target.
We had 1. We had 1 shot on target.
No. Like one of those shots that I think it was one of those shots straight at him, at the keeper. But Arsenal had 14 shots, but 2 shots on target. Villarreal 8 shots, 3 shots on target. For me, this is my own opinion because I watched both games and everything on split screen and now. My own understanding is that there was no urgency. You know when you're a team that you're far behind and you expect, bruv, we have to hit balance, we have to hit things and all of that. So
10 minutes to go, Pablo Mari and Holding are shuffling the ball between each other. What? This is your season on the line. We're 10th in the league. 10th. Arsenal is 10th position. 10th.
I couldn't believe it because your season on the line. You know when you have a season-defining game. There's some games I remembered back in Wenger's game. Like you remember, like Wenger's time when Giroud scored a hat trick in Olympiacos.
Exactly.
Or the times where Arsenal used to lose to Bayern. We know that Arsenal will come close, but today they didn't come close at all. That's my own. And even in the first leg, the Pepe penalty was not a penalty. So
Nil flattered us. Nil flattered us so much. Leno did his thing today.
As far as I'm concerned, if Chukwueze continued that game, they would have scored. Because that was the only outlet.
I can't even believe we got a big break with Chukwueze not playing. Big break. That's the biggest. God literally handed us the game on a platter and said, "Here, I've given you this game." And what? The best chance we could create is an Aubameyang header. Are you telling me you can't?
Off the bar.
I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. There was no time in the game that I could say that Arsenal were
even with added time, Eddie. Oh God, oh Lord have mercy on my soul. If I see Nketiah wearing an Arsenal shirt again, it will not be funny.
As far as I'm concerned, today Arsenal proved my point.
See, any single person that is saying back Arteta next season, yeah, Arsenal is finished. There's no coming back. This is an eye opener. I don't even know what to call it, but there's no coming back from this. Arsenal, exactly. This was a make or break for us. So who are we attracting without Champions League football, without even Europa League football?
Your season defining period.
It's not just season defining. It's years defining. I don't think we are ninth. Where's he coming back from that? It's over. Arsenal Football Club is finished. We're dead. R.I.P.
I was so surprised at the performance from my.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Like,
honestly,
the lack of urgency was like, one thing I know about United is that if we fall behind like that, no matter what, the other team will feel the pressure. You will feel the pain. Even if we're not creating, we'll go back and everything. But Arsenal just seemed slow.
Like everybody, I watched the game with a couple of fans. They were literally saying you would think Villarreal is the one chasing the game.
Exactly.
Because that's how we looked.
That's how we on the time or on the break many times. It's just that they didn't have Villarreal. Let's be honest. Villarreal are an average team. Unai Emery.
After the first leg, I couldn't believe Arsenal did not win this series. I couldn't believe it. But this was
Before you call it, take it easy. I'm glad you finally see what we'll be saying about Arteta. Arteta, we say it out now. You're under surveillance, bro.
There's no under surveillance anything. He should go. There's no coming back from this. I don't really care.
Your biggest game of the season. And
I don't care.
Two shots on target.
We didn't even score. Like Arsenal needed one goal to qualify. One goal. Chukwueze, the most threatening player on the other team, came off, and we made Raul Albiol look like Puyo and made Pau Torres look like PK. 2011 Barcelona. What? Francis Coquelin
was marshalling. I love Danny Pereiro. That one, Danny Pereiro mastered the midfield and everything.
Leno and ESR are the only two people that can keep their head high. The rest of them.
For me, all I'm saying is that Arsenal today proved my point. They are falling behind. They're falling behind, and this is the time that if you attracted Champions League, if you won the Champions League, and if you even gone there and be like, we have Champions League, they gave you a way out and you still messed it up. You messed up the league where you can't qualify for the Conference League, fam. It's the eye-opening thing. You can't qualify for the Conference League. You can't qualify for Europa League. You are not in Europe for the first time. And everyone is telling me that I should back Arteta. For what reason? All this trust the process. This is what I told you guys. Trust the process is dead. Nobody's trusting the process. So, bro, I can say that when we came to trusting the process with Oli, we could see something happening. We could see that at least.
No, but the thing is, like, United is just blessed with talent. Like, there's a bunch of talented people on that team.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call Arsenal because I have never seen such a team. Like, we're so hot and cold. It's unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Arsenal can be quick fire, rapid. Like, and Lord have mercy, we don't create chances. When we manage to create one chance, we miss it. Did you see what ESR missed? He played his heart out today, but we should be scoring that. Nicolas Pepe, this is the problem I have with you. Every single time, you are one of the most skilled players in the Premier League. You put your head down and you attack the fullback. Don't care about Bellerin. If you lose the ball, it's fine. You get the ball, you go again. You won't put fear in defenders by passing to Bellerin every single time, because Bellerin himself is playing against Arsenal. So you're literally passing to, like, Pepe, you are our weak. That's why I like Saka. Saka gets the ball on the wing. He looks to beat his man. It doesn't happen. He gets the ball next time. He looks to beat his man again. Every single time. Well, Pepe will just get the ball and be passing back like this. I have no words for this team.
So let's even think about Arteta. The issue is that we always thought, I was like, okay, you're Pep's intern. Let's just believe in you. But at some point, you just have to come and be like, wait, we should stop doing trust the process, man. If you're trusting the process and you're coming 10th, that shows something else, bro. No matter what your trusting process, you cannot content with a big club like Arsenal unless you want to fall into the... Because you're behind Everton, you're behind West Ham. And the more this season alone, this season alone, I don't know how you can qualify for Champions League or so if you don't bring in people. And now, I don't know how a person will say that, oh, I'm going to Arsenal without Champions League. Without European football, bro, at least European Conference League. Everyone kept on saying Arsenal are 10th in May. Even Jose Mourinho in his first season, everyone was like, Jose Mourinho did the same thing, put his eggs in a basket. Jose Mourinho was still 5th or 6th. But you are 10th in May. You are a shame. And that's the truth. I'm sorry.
Worst Arsenal manager in the history of all Arsenal managers. Absolutely terrible. Atrocious.
Arteta. But can we also give credit to Unai Emery? Actually, no. I can't lie to you. I can't give credit. I can't give credit. No. You know one thing I just realized? I can't give credit to Unai Emery because Unai was already moving towards self-sabotaging. You know what he did in that first leg? You know what I did in that first leg that really said this guy is self-sabotaging again? That Coquelin change at halftime where he brought up Parker. And I was just like, you're doing this again. This is what people were saying.
Villarreal didn't do anything.
And you know, Villarreal didn't. Like I said, Villarreal didn't get Villarreal. And also, yeah, Unai is Thursday night king. He's the Thursday night king. He's about to get into another Europa League final. 5 Europa League finals. We have to give credit to them that, okay, this is his competition.
Do you know the only one he has lost?
Huh?
Do you know the only one he has lost?
What do you mean?
Do you know the only final he has lost?
He has won 3. 3 Europa Leagues.
He has lost only one.
He has lost only one. Exactly. So we can say that he
was an Arsenal manager when he lost that one.
Yeah.
People need to understand. If you're an Arsenal fan, sorry. Like we are finished. We are the Minnesota Timberwolves of the Premier League. We're a poverty franchise as it stands. There's no way forward. Very soon we'll be doing 40. We'll be wanting to get 40 points a season to avoid relegation because there's no way forward with this team. There's no way forward. There's no way backward. We have overrated players on overpriced wages. We have average players telling me to back them. Elneny telling me to back him. I passed the ball forward in the Arsenal Stadium more than Elneny has done in his entire life. They're very lucky fans were not there this night. I swear to God, they're very lucky. Have you seen that video where Schalke fans were attacking Kolasinac and Mustafi?
Oh my God! You just want to choose violence. Please, we don't support violence in this. We don't support violence.
Yes, like Ebra said, we don't condone the violence, but some people need a good slap. Serious good slap there because this is a joke. It's a serious joke.
Bro. It's enough speaking for us.
And at the same time, watching United score 8 goals over 8.
Let's switch to United. United were mocking it today. Let me not lie to you guys. Let's forget
Tie was over.
Bro, if you watch that game, if what do you call it? These people, Roma could have scored 4 or 6. Like these were chances. Roma had 22 shots and 12 shots on target, and De Gea just came back to his 017-018 time where he was moving mad under Mourinho. He just became mad this time. But today, first of all, I have to give credit to the club also because like they finally got over the semi-final voodoo of everything. I'm not qualifying for the final. We don't need to qualify for the final. We don't need to even win the trophy, but it's going to be a good thing because if you win the Europa League, you become top of a group and you don't need to be second in your group or anything because like you entered to the pot 1. But credit to United. United came through everything and all of that. Although it was a nasty performance. It was irritating because I think United just came into that thing like, oh, we've won the tie already. I'm telling you, if you watch that game, they were mocking it. They were absolutely mocking it.
They won 6-2. They got the first goal. Everything went in their way. Like they had the right to mock it. To be honest, they had every single right.
They were mocking it, bro. If you watch that game, I was sweating. I was like, these guys want to disgrace somebody, bro.
Even after you scored first.
No, they wanted to, before they wanted to score first. The hair was moving mad. Cavani missed 2 clear-cut chances. I was like, in my mind, I was just like, this is about to happen. Then second half, Roma just came 2-1. Then we think about Fred, where are you from? You're not Brazilian, bro. Go back to where you're coming from, bro. Pastor, bro, it's the favor of the Lord that is with you. I can't lie to you, boy. Bro, Pastor Fred, you need to do something. I don't know what it is, but I think I can't go into next season with a Fred and McTominay pivot. I cannot. For the life of me, I cannot. But now, yes, United are one step away from Champions League in a final. Good on them. I'm so happy. Like, this has been a good season compared to how it started. United have only lost 4 games this season. Just drawn a lot of games and be stupid. If we took our chances, we should be neck on neck or 5 points behind City. But we were stupid and we're very inconsistent. But we're here. Well, we're here, and a European place is already secured, either both ways. And it's good to see what's happening in United, no doubt. But in all of this, I have your tweet, Sha. I screenshotted your tweet. So this is what Faye said. This is what you said last week. This is what you said last week. I screenshotted it. Where's that tweet? Oh my god, don't tell me I deleted it.
I hope you did.
Nah, no way. That's a lie. Come on.
Let's go. Stupid ass now.
No way. Okay, yes. What does this tweet say? Oh yeah.
Why can't we be like Man United? Why can't we be like Man United?
Why can't we be like Man United?
It's facts though. Like, it's no jokes. Like, it's facts. Like, United have so much talent and they've been able to utilize it. And you can't even say they're ruthless, but they create enough chances to not be ruthless. Arsenal creates.
It's not always like that. Trust me. It's just that we have talented players.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Talent we don't have. Coaching we don't have. Nothing is there in this club. What owners we don't have. I'm done. This team. It's so unfortunate that you cannot change the team. I wish I could.
It is what it is. But my friend Bolu, one of our friends, he said blue is the way.
He's a Chelsea fan now.
No, not Chelsea. He said City.
Oh God! See, City built their foundation on Arsenal players. If anything, Arsenal fans deserve to be City fans without being mocked.
I'm crying. But yeah, what's your own opinion on what is happening in United? Your own opinion on Oli and all that's happening?
I don't like to talk about it because I don't like praising United.
But we praise Arsenal when it's required.
But United get a DM, and I don't even know whether to say right winger. But like, if they get a DM and a right winger, the title charge for next season is real. Like, it's not just one way, two way. It's them, Chelsea, and City for next season, undoubtedly. Like, there's no hope for Arsenal.
Not even Liverpool.
I don't know. At this point, it just seems like the league has figured out Liverpool. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
But they'll find their way out.
But yeah, to be fair, they have quality players. They have world class players.
But yeah, on to you know how we're saying that it was going to be an all English final. Arsenal disappointed us. All English final in Champions League, all English final in the Europa League. But yeah, we have to now come and say that the Premier League is now arguably the best league in the world. No matter what we say, like, we are
Premier League is the best league in the world.
Is the best in the league in the world. Madrid, Florentino Perez. See, this is me. This is me and you. Because this guy, I feel like I've just been thinking about all these things and I don't want to speak on the Super League. But Perez did it so that because he knew that Premier League teams are better than him. He knew that the league is going to be better. The league is the richest in the world.
Did you see AC Milan promoting DJ Khaled's album? They needed the Super League so bad. They were promoting DJ Khaled's album.
All of them, all these other leagues are down bad, and the Corona is in the French league is down bad because they have a TV2 that's falling. But they didn't even join the French league. But it's the Italian league, the Spanish league. All those teams, Barca, Real Madrid, and Juve, they are the cause of their reason. They are the cause of their situations. Spending humongous wages, spending humongous fees. Now it has come back to haunt them, and they were not sustainable. They thought
I don't know. So
him saying Perez trying to say he's saving money. He's saying I'm saving himself. Plus he's a rich man. Stinginess is usually in them. Sorry to say, I'm trying to be the godly Jesus boy, but stinginess is in him, and he wanted to do it so that in a way that we can other team they can be better, and other teams will do. The Super League was a way to close the gap, and now we're going to go into the Champions League now to show that Chelsea and Man City are the sign that the Premier League is the best, is the GOAT now, is the GOAT league, no matter what nobody says. But now we'll start with Chelsea, because I want to give my flowers to Thomas Tuchel.
That guy is cold.
Good.
That's a coach.
That brother is
not trust the process. Not trust the process.
That's a coach. Thomas Tuchel is a coach, because I kept on saying it that, like I said it, there was no way Lampard could do anything. Lampard doesn't have the time and energy and you're in a big club to Chelsea and everything.
He's like Arteta. Two of them don't know anything.
They've not developed their own tactics and everything.
They don't know anything.
Yeah. It's calm. But
the problem with Frank Lampard is I felt like I don't know if to say it, but like I don't know if to say it like this, but you felt like he was listening to Twitter people too much. Like, look at what this guy has done. He's brought in Rudiger. He's changed the formation. You know, at the beginning of the season, all Chelsea fans wanted was Reece James right back, Chilwell left back, this person centre back. Like, that formation is not going to work. You need to find what's the system that's going to suit you. He has 18 clean sheets in 24 games. Lampard lost 3-1 to Arsenal. That's the difference. Lampard lost 3-1 to Arsenal. Tuchel has 18 clean sheets in 24 games. That he's a coach. When I watched how Chelsea played Real Madrid, I was in the library as I was watching the game. I watched how Chelsea played Real Madrid yesterday. I could not believe my eyes. I could not be like, Kante literally, like that stuff about Kante covering.
Put some respect on his name. Remember what you called him, bro, on this podcast. You called N'Golo Kante. He's moving like Pat Bev.
Yeah, Pat Bev is all NBA first team defense, so you know.
Oh my god! Put some respect on N'Golo showed up.
He was looking.
Over the two legs. You know what I love about that Chelsea team? The first leg, N'Golo was always the one on that out. He was the one always cutting free, like getting past the second line of Madrid's defense beyond the midfield. And could see him. He passed every single time. He had chances to cross, but his final ball was not good. But yesterday, he showed off.
It's like Joe said. Joe said in the first leg, they were going to draw 1-1 because, you know, it's Madrid. Yeah. But in the second leg, they will learn from their mistakes and they'll put it out to bed. And he couldn't have been more right. Then let's talk about Money Mace as well. Money Mace is a beast. Money Mace is a baller. Franchise, give him the max contract. Give him the Money Mace. Money Mace is a baller.
Is a beast. Give him the max contract, bro. Bro, like I cannot lie to anybody. Chelsea Football Club are scary. As an opposing fan, they are scary, and I knew they were scary. But the only thing that always gave me hope was that Lampard is their coach. But Thomas Tuchel someone said this. I remember I was listening to Stadio. Stadio is one of my favorite podcasts. Someone was like, if you give even Pep this Chelsea squad, just add a few things, maybe change one or two defenders and get one more midfielder, Chelsea are on fire. That squad, you cannot tell me that Lampard was not blessed. That squad is too good. And Tuchel came in and said,
props to Tuchel for this guy as well, Rudiger. Rudiger is looking like a completely different player.
Different guy, bro. 19. You know what?
Corey used to call him an area boy. Now he's dominating for them.
He's dominating. Rudiger is dominating. Chelsea, like every single thing about Chelsea was just amazing for me, because as a tactical mind and me reading the game, I love those kind of things. Every single part of the pitch, they have enough numbers. That's one thing I love. Protection at the back to go and attack. Numbers on the front, superiority on the left, superiority on the right, to play out from the back. Although yes, they will make mistakes, but they've become so hard to beat. I know I was saying this before the Madrid game. I was like, you know what? Madrid only scored two ways: individual brilliance and crossing. And how did they score? Crossing and individuals.
Madrid is such a terrible football team to watch. Lord have mercy on my soul. The only thing that was giving me joy is Vinicius. Vinicius took Chilwell's ankles a couple times, which is why I don't understand why Zidane took him off. Because Hazard was stinking up the whole place, man. What?
And he now ended up laughing with his former teammates, bro. It's like this guy did not know what.
The Spanish media are already onto him. The
It's like
Spanish,
this.
the Spanish
It's like
media
this
is
guy
about
did
to
not know
kill
that what
Hazard.
happened to Bale and that they could boo Ronaldo and still boo Bale. You think they're going to take you easy, bro? You cannot be doing that. But Hazard doesn't care, man. As for me, Madrid was just like, I knew Chelsea was going to win, but you know what? I was just like, let me just give Madrid benefit of the doubt because they've been here, they've done that 4 times, that kind of thing. And the more Chelsea were missing chances over like the second leg, I was just like, this is how Madrid win. Because I can remember games against Bayern, like when Madrid were in the Champions League semi-finals or quarterfinals, Bayern were creating chances but missing. But immediately I saw it, I was just like, you know what? There was no way. At some point, when it was like 75th minute, I was just like, Madrid can't score. They are not.
Bro, I knew Madrid was not scoring.
They are not creating nothing.
When I saw Benzema outside the 18-yard box and they put in 3 crosses, and Hazard was the only person in the box. And these people are not serious. You didn't come here to play football.
Like, Chelsea looks so. What the right word is that they are too hard to score against. Like,
bro, the thing is, Chelsea, like when I watched them play, like they were suffocating Madrid. Like,
no space.
At some point, they couldn't get out of their half. Genuinely speaking, that game should have ended 4-0. That game should have ended 4-0 in favor of Chelsea.
Minimum.
Because they were wasteful. But it says a lot that they were wasteful and they still. It's almost like they can't concede. Not even like they don't. They can't.
They can't concede. And I have to give my shout to Edward Mendy. I said it once, we don't have a great success for black goalkeepers, but Black Lives Matter, man. The guy proved it, bro. Black Lives Matter, man. Black goalkeepers matter. Black keepers' lives matter, or something like that. But like that guy, he has shown off. Like he came from Rennes, and that's one thing I keep on saying. Scout well, bro. There are talents where you just don't know. That's why I've been shouting for United. Go to France and get me my DM. There was Sangare down that is in what they call it. I think PSV Eindhoven. There are players there. Just go and pick. And this is the time that the Premier League will get better. If the Premier League knows that France they need to sell this year, France seems.
Honestly, this is literally like the worst thing that could happen to Arsenal because we've regressed so much and the league has progressed so much, and with tonight's results, I'm going to regress even further, and the league is going to progress even further. And so don't be surprised if we genuinely start settling for 7th place finish, 6th place finish.
It's really, really sad to see Arsenal, but I could have said that I predicted this happening because I saw it this way. When Arsenal wants to start pushing forward and getting better, other teams would have run far.
What I don't understand is our problem has never been scoring goals. So where is the lack of goals coming from all of a sudden?
Arteta.
It's him. It's his fault.
Sometimes I said this once. I watched Arsenal once. I was just like, the game that really opened my eye little to Arteta was the game against Tottenham in December. I was just like, how the hell are you guys? Even when they used to lose, we know that, man, chances were created.
When Arsenal lost under Wenger ball, you earned your victory against them. Obviously, in the sense that like Arsenal will give you a couple mistakes defensively, but they will prepare your post. Like if you keep a clean sheet against Arsenal, you've done a good job. And we had players like
Santi.
Adebayo will step up in the beginning. Tonight, before the game, I remember the last time we played Villarreal, Champions League quarter-final. We drew 1-1 in the first leg. Second leg came, annihilated them. 3-0. That was. Did you see the football we played in that game? Odegaard would be getting the ball, turn 360 and pass back to Pavdomari. Pavdomari will now give one long ball and be complaining.
But what do you expect from Odegaard, please?
It's all Arteta's fault. The players out there just looked completely confused. They didn't understand the whole. Thank God J. Cole is dropping a song this night.
Therapy. But yeah, so just for Chelsea, we give our props to Chelsea on all of that. Because I still think they just need a
By the way, Eden Hazard has 2 signings. Did they need anybody? They
just need. I feel for me, they need an extra midfielder. And because Tomori is off, and Tomori is gone, but they still have extra defenders, and Thiago Silva is gonna be there. But I think they need 2 signings: a striker and a midfielder. Just an extra.
What happened to Timo?
They need a
Timo
prolific
balled
striker.
yesterday.
Timo, that's one thing I love about Timo. I heard Timo start. Timo has 14 assists. I was just like around
14.
close to that or something like that.
Wow.
And I was just like, okay, I can see why they're playing you. You are still creating. You're not offering nothing. If you get what I mean. I know what Oli G is leaving, Tammy is leaving, so they probably need another backup striker.
Giroud might win Champions League.
Giroud might win Champions League. Giroud is another person that I know that today would have stepped up.
Just keeps going from bad to worse for this club.
As well. But yeah, so we go on to Manchester City.
My God.
What I would say about Manchester City is that Manchester City are making people look like dons. Like they're making people look.
Did you see the press after Mahrez scored the second goal? That is high press straight from hell. Like that, it was demonic. PSG couldn't get out of their half to save their lives. They lost their heads.
The place. That's why Di Maria lost his head. And the thing is that for me, I would say two things to highlight Man City. I'll start with PSG. PSG's issue was that Mbappe was this and all of that, and
talented Tottenham, that's their issue.
I don't bring them that talented Tottenham.
See, let me
explain something to you. The thing with PSG is that they're awful recruitment.
See, I have a hot take on recruitment. I have a very hot take on Neymar. I believe Neymar is, I don't want to call him a YouTube footballer, but to some extent,
please put some respect on Neymar's name.
Neymar is probably the most talented footballer in the world of football, probably aside Messi. Yeah. Neymar has that amount of talent. But the thing I've seen about Neymar is, like, look against, Neymar has 3 goals from open play this year. First of all. Secondly, look at the game against Bayern.
That should be more.
Open play. How many open play goals has he scored?
Are you sure? 3? It should be more. But at least I know it's not that much, yeah.
He hasn't scored a lot of open play goals this year. And then, look at the game against Bayern. He had 3 clear-cut chances. And he missed every single one of them. Bayern didn't have Lenwick. They needed just one more goal to qualify. Like, Neymar will give you the flicks and tricks and every single thing you love to see on YouTube.
He's the last pure footballer we have.
Bro. But he's not ruthless. We need for you to like look at Muller and Lewandowski. Those guys are ruthless. I was telling somebody if there was a second leg against Barcelona last season, Muller would genuinely tell you that the tie is not over and they will go for another 8 in the second leg because he's ruthless. Neymar is, I don't know, like him and Hazard, like they have all the talent in this world, but like they just, it's either Neymar is injured or he comes up small in some of their biggest games. Like in Champions League final, he didn't show up. The game against Atlanta, he didn't show up. Like he had a lot of dribbles. He would give you 13 completed.
No, he had a lot of chances.
But he missed them. That's what I'm telling you.
You know, that's one thing I was saying about this, that I was saying on my group chat and I was just like, Neymar's legacy is just there. He has a Champions League, yes, with Messi, MSN and everything, and that is one of the most of my time on earth. That was one of the most ruthless,
probably the best trio I've seen in my entire life.
Most ruthless attacking trio we've seen in a long time, honestly. But they were so good and all of that. But this time, Neymar's issue is that his legacy is just there. For when you expect more. But it's just there. We'll remember him as the flicks and tricks. We cannot compare Neymar to Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was this. Ronaldinho did it. And one thing I've always said is that Neymar, I've not seen that Neymar moment. Only one moment I can say Neymar did on the big stage. That 6-1 win against PSG.
Where the ref handed them some of their goals.
If you say so. But there were certain situations where I was just like, Neymar, I haven't really thought of it time.
Neymar came up short for Brazil in this thing as well. In the World Cup.
No, but he got injured.
I'm talking about 2018.
Oh, 2018. Sorry.
KDB outclassed him that night.
But Neymar also put in a masterclass that day too. But he did play well. He did play well. Like, let's be honest. Like, Neymar did play well.
It's not enough to play well. He's Neymar. Like, Neymar is so talented that we shouldn't just hold him to certain standards. Like, his standards should be higher than the level of other players.
Yeah.
Neymar has played in 1 Champions League final. He's been in PSG for how many years now? 4 years. They have Mbappe. They had Cavani. They have it. But at the same time,
last year they didn't bring in Cavani, which now brings me back to PSG's issue. PSG have a lot of They have arguably 4 world-class players: Verratti, Neymar,
Verratti.
Mbappe. Huh?
Idiot. I said Verratti, of course.
Yeah, Verratti, Di Maria, Neymar, and Mbappe. And let's say Marquinhos. Yeah, 5. Marquinhos, 5. The rest are just maybe it's not every team that you need basically world-class players. The next line is Kipembe and maybe Paredes.
Yeah.
And maybe Bernat, who did not play. But the rest of these things, that whole squad is just that they just like Leonardo, their sporting director, is not buying well. And for a league that produces the best talent, I would tell them, go and take Bayern, go and see what Bayern are doing, bro.
Go and pick up Camavinga. He's just right there. He's
right there. There was a time where it's just like they needed a right back. I said, this league has many. Go and snuff what you have there. Take it. There are times when
PSG's defense is not. Your defense is not very good. See Fofana, he was right there.
Exactly. We're just saying that PSG they have poor recruitment. Danilo, and I can't even lie to you, Mario Bacardi. Sorry, Icardi. Icardi. I prefer not to speak. I'm not.
Poch as well, though. Like,
no. Let's be honest. There's some things. Poch.
I'll be totally honest with you. I do not know why PSG sacked Tuchel. He didn't deserve to be sacked,
bro. No, they deserve to be. Like after people that saying the Ligue 1 and everything. PSG. The only reason why PSG are even in the quarterfinal or even in the last 16 is because that miserable night in East Germany for Man United, in RB Leipzig.
I wish, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm so sad I celebrated Man U winning that thing. Just going out of Champions League.
That's the thing. Leipzig and losing to Istanbul Besiktas, who got relegated to who are relegated in Turkish league. That is how bad. I heard they are relegated or even in relegation zone. That's what I'm saying. United, that Istanbul Besiktas was just formed a few years ago, or even just countless, like no more than 3-4 years ago, or even 2. That's what I'm saying. PSG were not in a stable form, bro. They were losing games. They were losing games easily. Tuchel was having problems, and I can see why they sacked Tuchel, but I can also understand why they did not wait on Tuchel. Like, Tuchel was doing well, but PSG overall for me is their squad problem. It's very imbalanced. Look at the gap between your world-class players and it's the issue with United. Once those players, even Mbappe was out injured. Who was their next outlet? They brought on Icardi. Icardi offered nothing. He was thinking of the place.
Trash.
Mbappe was just there. Mbappe was there. He came to Manchester just to come and see. I don't know why he should have just stayed and not giving someone hope. I thought he was even going to take pain injections and everything.
But that's what I don't understand. That's another thing I don't understand. If Mbappe is fit enough to be on the bench, it means you had the intention of giving him a run-in at some point in that game. Because you don't put somebody on the bench to scare somebody. It doesn't work like that. You put him on the bench to bring him on if you need him. So when I saw them bringing on Draxler, let me understand. This is your season on the line.
Why is Draxler in PSG? Why is Draxler that has dropped?
The thing is, this is PSG
Danilo
season
Pereira,
on the line. This is PSG season on the line. You cannot. This is your season on the line. I would risk Mbappe for my season on the line. He himself would want to be risked if the season is on the line. Because if he wasn't fit enough, he shouldn't have been on the bench in the first place.
You know, that's one thing I applaud somebody for. Rashford, no matter what, Rashford will put on his body. That one needs to do a back surgery, but he hasn't. Is it back or ankle surgery? But I know he needs to do a surgery, but he hasn't done it.
Rashford, his back is injured, his ankle is injured, his shoulder is injured.
And he's not done that. I feel like he did not put his body on the line. But for me, Neymar issue, honestly, I feel like he's just I feel PSG are just an unstable squad, and I think Leonardo now, because one thing now we'll go to Man City. Man City's own is that Man City have been building up for years. Let's come back. We always say Pep tinker, but Pep has you know when somebody has tinkered everything around and be like, okay, I have done all of this, so how can I finally get my ideas? What have I done wrong? You know when you've made mistakes too many times, which is why one thing I can now say that Pep made mistakes, and his mistakes worked out for his own good. Because every single thing, he said counter-attack, and you know what? He gave his team what they call balance. This is the best Pep system I've seen. Where they're not conceding goals, and where they are also conceding. They are playing without a striker.
Can we talk about their defense?
Like,
can we not overlook their defense? Bro,
Ruben
like I feel
Diaz.
like defenders don't get enough credit, but Ruben Diaz is genuinely a madman. Like he's not real. He's fake. This guy would throw his head at a shot that is
There was
100
that
meters
cross
per hour.
from Herrera. He just head. I was just like, bro,
Eh,
that's your head, fam,
that's
and he
your
stood up.
head, bro. These are people that would legit die. They would rather die than see the ball enter the net.
Ruben
John Stones,
Diaz.
all of a sudden from
You
nowhere,
know
John
who? You
Stones
know
looks like prime John Terry.
that is what they say when you have a good partner with you. When you have a good partner with you, that's what brought out the best in Joe Gomez with Van Dijk. Because Ruben Diaz is what they call he's the signing of the season, for crying out loud. Yes, he is. He is the sign of the season because like there's
Season is
nobody
Thomas
that.
Tuchel.
Oh, no doubt. Thomas Tuchel gets his flowers. I think
But
for me,
Ruben Diaz, in
Manchester
terms
City,
of players,
Ruben
and
Diaz
another
is
thing, everything keeps coming back to this stupid club that they call Arsenal. Arsenal had the chance to sign Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez wanted to come to Arsenal. 30 to 40 million,
big game player.
we could have
Big game
bagged
player.
Riyad Mahrez. I was on my knees for Mahrez 2016-17. And Arsenal were chasing 91 million pounds. Lemar.
They went to
Where's
put in
Lemar?
91 million. Where's Lemar?
91 million pound bid. Where's Lemar now? Who knows him?
Atletico.
Who knows Lemar? Who knows?
Riyad Mahrez, even United that needed a right winger. I can't believe the City walked. In fact, the moonwalked to go and sign Riyad Mahrez.
This is the difference between City and Madrid and Barcelona. Their recruitment is just unbelievable.
Top tier, and that's what we're saying. They've been building for years. I read something yesterday. It said no matter what it is, as far as you're trying and you know your goal, just keep doing what you're doing. Because let's be honest, sometimes every other club, like let's say the likes of PSG or sometimes Bayern, they know they win their league. No disrespect to the other teams, but Man City will say we still know that we are keeping our tables on the Premier League and other trophies. That's why they still win the Capital One, the Carabao Cup. No matter what, they will keep on winning and trying and be like, okay, we are keeping on our fronts. We're not abandoning every other trophy for this one. And that's the thing about Man City. They keep on building for years. For crying out loud, their second team consists of a striker. Their best team consists of no striker. That is how you know.
Phil Foden, bro.
That is how you know they have the best manager in the world. Pep winning this will surpass. Will put it on the same line with Sir Alex.
Yeah.
Pep City overall has just been a monstrous team, in my own opinion, and I cannot say that they don't deserve it because this is years of work, years of trial and error.
Are you seeing Phil Foden?
And you know one thing, we always said thing about Phil Foden. Nobody ever gives props to Pep for handling Phil Foden. Other teams, they throw in their youngster. Today I'm hearing Mason Greenwood got 100 appearances. Saka is busy. Saka, ASR, they are being thrown into this. They are being thrown into the deep to carry the team. Rashford has been carrying the team since 18, but Foden has been controlled. Like when it comes man, he said Pep said that Foden is the best youngster he's ever seen. And I'm like, bro, stop shooting, stop whining him, bro. Play him. But in my own opinion, now I can finally see that we're rushing. Pep used Foden to the best to what I call, he used him well. He slotted him well. He made David Silva. He put him on. Probably lent under the wings of David Silva, and that's how it is. Slowly but surely, and now Foden is a permanent fixture.
Phil Foden gives me goosebumps. That's how good he is. Like
and you know
he's like him and Mason Mount. I watch them and I'm like, these boys are good. Like I could never understand the criticism Mason Mount was taking, but Phil Foden hasn't come under criticism, and rightly so because he's special. Like I haven't seen anything like this in my entire life. Maybe only Messi comes close, and probably Mbappe. Like, Phil Foden is something like
something else.
I don't believe it. The maturity, the skill, the ability, everything at his age. There's not even the role he grew up playing. This is not the role he came into the side playing, and he's mastered that false nine role for these guys so well.
Stockport.
Did you see Mahrez's second goal? That was all Foden and KDB.
No, you know what they call that? That's City goal TM. You know that's normal City
trademark.
Goal. Trademark, cutback, sweat, bro. Sweat goal. They've always done it. A short goal and all of this. So for me,
and you can't talk about City without mentioning Fernandinho and KDB, bro.
Master of
Those
dark arts. Fernandinho. I hate him so much.
Fernandinho is
KDB.
one of the most clever footballers you would meet in your life. Some of those fouls are some of the most annoying fouls you would see in your entire life.
Honestly. So KDB for Ballon d'Or. That's what it means now. Because who else is there?
I'm hearing KDB shouts, to be fair.
KDB for Ballon d'Or.
They win the league and champs, yeah.
I mean, they are winning the league.
Yeah.
Champs.
If they win UCL,
So yeah, honestly. But yeah,
if
let's
they
just
don't,
quickly do.
if they don't win UCL, money maze for Ballon d'Or, bro.
Money maze. I remember one meme I saw when Messi sees KDB and Mason Mount on the Ballon d'Or. Who are these niggas, bro? But yeah, so overall, let's just so for your predictions for the final for Champions League,
you have to go with City. You have to. But what I will say is, if there's anybody that can give City the most trouble, it's Chelsea. It's Chelsea.
I would say, as hard as it is to say, because Mancunian way, I think it's Chelsea that wins it.
Do you know why I would say City? I would just believe City would want it more than Chelsea.
Yeah.
Because like Man City is not a team.
Chelsea have been here before.
Man City is not a team that is known to falter in the big stages. Like they step up when they need to step up.
Yeah.
And they know this is a chance for them to write themselves in the history. This is not Neymar coming out to say I will die on the pitch. This is Man City. They handle their business when they need to handle their business, which is why I believe they will handle. Like Chelsea have already shown them how that they know the krypton. They have like the kryptonite. Chelsea have already shown City that they're like the kryptonite in terms of that semi-final. Yes. So knowing
Tuchel
Pep
can win 2 trophies and come top 4. That's a good
what,
season.
What pains me is that in 2012, Chelsea won the FA Cup, won the Champions League, and changed their manager mid-season.
Yeah, one thing stat I saw today. Every single time Chelsea have gotten to 3 Champions League finals on the cusp of after they sacked a manager mid-season.
So it's so unfortunate seeing all these other teams and you're an Arsenal fan, man.
Trust the process, isn't it, bro? Nobody trusts process.
The only process I trust is the process in Philadelphia.
I'm crying. But yeah, Europa League, who do you think?
I don't care. To be honest, I don't care.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
I don't trust United.
To be honest with you, I'm going with Unai Emery.
To be
very honest with you, I'm going with Unai Emery. I'm going with Unai Emery.
Like I said, Thursday night Pep. That's who he is. Thursday night Pep in Gdansk. But one thing about this is that United have not been there. But United will put all the things on the line. So, and when it comes to one game, United do it. Especially when it comes to this. And Villarreal were not that good. Villarreal are an average team. That's why. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, in all of this, I think United might win. Grudgingly, I accept it. But yeah, let's just do one final roundup on the Premier League top 4 and what's happening there. Although that doesn't involve Arsenal. Who are your likely people for the last 2 spots?
I'll be honest with you. I haven't looked at the league table since February, so I'll just have a look at it now.
Yeah, West Ham are close, fam. Like they are really on this. They're really on that this thing, and they have the best fixtures.
I would say Leicester and Chelsea.
Let me bring Leicester's fixtures for you. Everyone says that, and I'm just like, I hope it's not on another bottom season. Leicester have Newcastle, Man United, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
Oh my God, bro! I never knew that.
Their last 3 games are Man United, Chelsea, and Tottenham.
Okay, I would say Chelsea.
Let me bring out Chelsea's on too. I'm telling you, by the time you look at it, this is very cagey. Chelsea's next game, Man City. Oh, can you imagine? The final is tomorrow. Is the preview of the
Sunday.
final? Yeah, the dress rehearsal for the final is on Saturday. So Man City, Chelsea. Then they play Arsenal. Then they play.
Smoke that stupid team.
Then they play Leicester. Then they play Villa. Yeah, I think Chelsea qualify.
Yeah, Chelsea make top 4.
I think Chelsea.
Let me see West Ham's fixtures.
West Ham are good. West Ham are Everton, Everton, Burnley, and
Everton, Brighton, West Brom, and Southampton.
Southampton. Sorry.
I think it could be another brilliant season for Leicester. Sadly.
Another bottling
season for Leicester, yes.
But we know we still have Tottenham. We still have Tottenham and Liverpool in this. Tottenham are just 5 points behind, and Tottenham still have to face Tottenham.
Hashtag Spurs will be Spurs. Spurs will be.
But they play Leeds. They play Leeds. They play Wolves. They play Aston
Villa.
Not
London should just pack up and close as a whole. Like they're just an embarrassment to football. They should pack up.
Not London is an embarrassment.
Embarrassment to football and the whole London and the whole England.
Well, everybody's screaming football is coming home. Only them. Only them.
No, don't worry. No, England for Euros. Come on, we got this.
Yeah. But yeah, Liverpool are also there. Remember, they still have a game in hand against United. So they face United. They face...
I genuinely believe United win Liverpool.
They face West Brom. They face Burnley and Liverpool and Crystal Palace. Those are good fixtures.
Yeah,
Southampton.
Judging the way Liverpool have played this season, you can never tell.
Honestly. So your final spots are basically Liverpool. I'm sorry,
Chelsea. It's probably Chelsea and West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Bro, the Premier League. So you're telling me that Champs is coming to Stratford Farm?
Sadly, look at this stupid club called us now.
So who takes 5th and 6th then?
Leicester and Liverpool.
Leicester and Liverpool. So Spurs go to Conference League.
Is it starting next season?
Yeah, it is. 5th and 6th
I would rather Arsenal don't play. I don't even care about Arsenal against them. So anything.
To be honest, will you rather play in Europa Conference League?
What? Europa Conference League? If you win it, you enter Europa League. I don't think you understand how much I hate the Europa League.
No, bro. I love Europa League anthem, bro. That thing is a jam. Nobody can tell me anything, bro.
Better don't like it before you come back there again.
Go for me. No, I'm just jamming, bro. No, bro. But yeah, I guess that's where it is, honestly.
Good news though. If you're an Arsenal fan and you're in uni, your week is free for the whole of next season. So you can focus on your books. You don't have to stress about anything. All you have to do, like, majority of you don't even read on the weekend anyways. So, like, just stress about Arsenal on the weekend. During the week, focus on school. That's the only positive.
Yeah. This is what it is. So, Arsenal are down bad. Man United are in a final, although disgustingly there. Manchester City and Chelsea are top runners for next year. Thomas Tuchel is a beast. Pep is the GOAT. After with Sir Alex, West Ham seem to be going to, so we might have Champions League in Stratford next year. Ontario. Stratford, London. And yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna end it today. So my own showdown is that football is coming home. Football is getting better in England, but not London is letting us down. Let's not forget that Spurs lost to a club with their manager in prison. You guys are still under surveillance though, but we're gonna come back to you later on anyways. But yeah, I guess that concludes our episode for today. I'm sure you guys feel the same as Faye today, most Arsenal fans. I'm sure Chelsea and Man City fans are feeling high on it, honestly. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to the episode. Like, subscribe, share on our YouTube channel as well. Check out all our content on all podcast streaming platforms. And yeah, see you guys definitely next week. Adios. Bye-bye.